Addison, I was just wondering, do you have some free time to spare tomorrow morning?
Oh, sure. I'm free tomorrow morning. I haven't made any plans yet since it's the weekend.
That's great. I'd love to spend some alone time with you. We've both been so busy with work lately, and I haven't had much of a chance to catch up with you. I thought we could go on a picnic tomorrow morning. It would be a great opportunity for us to relax and talk about everything we've missed. What do you think?
Cool. I'd love to go on a picnic with you. It sounds like it'll be a lot of fun.
Then it's settled. I have some exciting news that I want to share with you. I know you'll be over the moon when you hear it.
Oh, really? What is it?
I know we've been together for a while now, and I've been thinking a lot about our relationship and what the future holds for us. I see a wonderful woman in you, and you're perfect for me, as my girlfriend and even more than that. That's why I came up with a plan to give you a nice surprise to celebrate our second year together.
That sounds exciting and mysterious at the same time. I wonder what it could be. Can you give me a hint, though?
No way! I told you I want to give you a surprise, so it's staying a secret. Don't even try to get me spill the beans. You'll find out tomorrow, and I guarantee it'll be one of the best days of your life. I want to create memories for you that will last a lifetime. After all, you're my special girl, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Are you as excited as I am? I know you are, but too bad I can't tell you what I have planned yet. Just keep looking forward to it.
I'm a bundle of nerves and excitement right now. I'm not usually a fan of surprises, but this one has me intrigued. I can't wait to find out what you have planned.
Oh, come on, don't be such a control freak. You're gonna end up leading a life even more boring than it already is, lol. Just kidding, babe. But seriously, be patient. The surprise wouldn't be a surprise if I told you what it is, right? So just enjoy the anticipation, and I promise you'll love it.
Okay. I'll try my best to be patient and not too curious. Thank you for being so thoughtful of me. It means a lot that you would go to all this trouble to surprise me.
What are you talking about? You're my girlfriend, and I love you more than anything in the world. Of course I should be thoughtful of you. That's what boyfriends do for their girlfriends. I want us to have a strong and lasting relationship that's based on love and trust. So don't ever question my love for you or my commitment to our relationship. You have no idea how much my life has changed for the better since I met you. You literally turned me into the happiest man alive. I'm not even kidding.
Thank you for your kind words. I feel the same way for you.
Look, I have to finish up some work right now, but we can talk later. I'll give you the exact date and time for the picnic later.
Sure, go ahead and finish your work. I'm looking forward to the picnic too, and I can't wait to hear from you about the details.
How could you lie to me this whole time? You had no right to keep this a secret from me. Yesterday was supposed to be the day I proposed to you, but it turned into a complete disaster because of you. You've been deceiving me. You're nothing but a liar. I'm so disappointed in you, Addison.
Pardon me? Why are you calling me a liar now?
How could you keep something like that from me? Your dad is a construction worker. That's a huge thing to keep a secret from someone you're supposed to be in a serious relationship with. You make me feel like a complete idiot, you know that? I'm so angry and disappointed right now.
I don't see what the big deal is about my dad's profession. It's not like he's a criminal or anything. He's a hard-working man who provides for his family. And besides, I was going to tell you about it eventually, and I did. I just didn't think it was that important. I mean, it doesn't affect our relationship at all. I seriously don't understand why you're so hung up on this.
What the hell were you thinking? How could you lie to me about your dad's profession and still be able to sleep at night? How could you even live with yourself knowing that you're a liar? I trusted you with everything and you betrayed me. I thought we had something special, but I guess I was wrong.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about. My dad's profession is not something I'm ashamed of, and it doesn't reflect on me in any way. You may have your opinions about construction workers, but I don't think it's fair to judge my dad based on your stereotypes. He's a good man, and I'm proud of him.
First of all, I absolutely despise people who lie to me. From the way I see it, you were trying to hide the fact that your dad is a construction worker so you could trick me into marrying you. Am I correct about that part? What a disgusting and low-down thing to do. I didn't know you were capable of such deception. You're not the woman I thought you were.
What on earth are you talking about? Yes, my dad is a construction worker, so what? I don't see why my dad's job is relevant to our relationship.
Are you serious? Construction worker? That's like the worst job in the world to have. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm sure your dad's very proud of his job, even though it doesn't require a brain, and he probably didn't even need a high school diploma to get it. I bet he smells awful whenever he gets home from work. I can't imagine how your mom could stand sleeping next to him every night. With a father like that, it's no wonder you turned out the way you did. I'm surprised you didn't grow up to be a criminal yourself. But then again, it's still early. Maybe you'll become one sooner or later.
What's with all these hurtful things you're saying to me? You're being incredibly rude and disrespectful, and I don't understand why. I thought you were a better person than this.
You surely know about my family like the back of your hand, right? My dad is a college professor, my mom is a government official, and even my grandfather was a judge. My family is one of the most respected families in the city. Your family, on the other hand, is nothing but lower class. You're beneath us, and it's a disgrace for my family to be associated with you. I can't believe you even think you're good enough for me. What a huge embarrassment.
What? Are you even listening to yourself right now? That's rude and unacceptable. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's people like you who create a hostile and toxic society for everyone. A society full of prejudice and judgment.
I don't care if I'm being rude. I'm the victim of your white lies, so I have all the rights in the world to be rude. Just who do you think you are, telling me what to do? You're nothing to me now. You're the worst kind of woman. A literal devil. I don't know what I ever saw in you. You lied to me about your parents. That's a crime, you know. I could easily sue you for that. And if you thought you could marry me and get your hands on my family's fortune, then I'm here to tell you that you failed miserably. You're never going to get a cent from me.
What are you talking about? I didn't plot anything, and I couldn't care less about your family's fortune. I thought I could trust you, and that we were in a good relationship. But I guess I was wrong.
I thought so too, until I found out that you're nothing but a liar and a traitor. You betrayed my trust. There's no engagement and there will never be a wedding. I can't be with someone like you. I would never deign to marry you, even if you paid me to. Give me back my engagement ring right now, and pay me back for the picnic meal too. Do you know how much I had to spend on that ring and that meal?
Oh, really? How much exactly? A couple of fake rings for less than $50? And a picnic meal that consisted of a couple of sandwiches? You must be kidding me. You're so stingy, it's almost comical. I'm surprised if you can find any girl who will put up with your cheapskate ways. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'll be happy to return the ring and pay you back for the sandwiches.
What? I'm not stingy. I'm just simply reclaiming what's mine. I spent time and effort choosing the picnic site. I bought the rings and the sandwiches, and I even drove you there. That means you owe me for the rings, the sandwiches, and the travel expenses. So don't give me that you're stingy crap. You're just trying to get out of paying me back for what you owe me. You were supposed to receive the real diamond engagement ring at our engagement party, but you won't because you're a betrayer. Phew, I'm so glad I didn't give you the real ring. I would have lost a fortune if I had. I'm lucky I found out about your true colors before it was too late.
Fine, whatever. I don't care what you think or do anymore. You're not even worth my time or energy, so just go ahead and do whatever you want. I don't care.
What? You're just going to give up just like that? You don't care about me at all, do you? I should have known better than to waste my time with you. You're not wife material, and you're not worth anything. I've wasted 2 years of my life on you for nothing.
Excuse me? You're the one who wants to end our relationship? Well, I'm glad you're finally seeing things my way. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't respect my parents, especially my dad. He's a construction worker, and I'm proud of him for his hard work and dedication to providing for our family. He's always been my hero and role model, and I would choose him over anyone else, anytime. You've put on a mask for long enough. Now I see the real you, and I'm not interested in being with someone like you.
So I'm nothing compared to your dad now, is that it? I'm supposed to be your future husband, and you're just going to throw me away like I'm trash. You're a waste of my time, and I regret ever meeting you. I want my 2 years back, you idiot. Do you have any idea what you've done? You've ruined my life. I can't believe I dated a girl whose dad is a construction worker. What will people say to me when they find out? They'll laugh at me, and my entire reputation will be ruined. You've not only wasted 2 years of my life, but you've also destroyed my chances of getting married to a proper wife in the future. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Wow. Just wow. I can't believe people like you still exist. Your ignorance is truly beyond my imagination. I'm so glad I dodged a bullet by finding out what a terrible person you are before it was too late. I can't even imagine how miserable my life would be if I married you.
This is no doubt the worst day of my life. Don't you think it's only fair for me to receive some kind of compensation for the time, effort, and money that I have invested in our relationship, given the deception that you have engaged in? You and your broke-ass family couldn't even afford a hot dog from the dollar menu, let alone a real meal. I guess you'll just have to keep that fake ring as a reminder of how our relationship ended because of the lies and betrayal you put me through. And make sure to pay for your picnic meal yourself, because I don't run a charity.
You're a terrible person. Don't worry. I'll return your ring and every gift that you sent me from when we first dated. And then I'm going to make sure to keep my distance from you and never talk to you again. You're nothing more than an awful memory that I wish I could erase.
Excuse me? I'm the one who gets to say that, not you. You're nothing but a parasite who mooches off naive men. You don't even have the decency to say sorry for what you did to me. Get out of my life and never come back. I never want to see your face, your name, or hear from you again. We're through. Aloha, Addison. Wow, it's been so long. What have you been up to all this time? I've been busy with work and family, that I haven't had much time to keep in touch. I hope you're doing well.
Do I know you?
It's me, Alexander, your ex-fiancé, the one and only man who can make you regret breaking up with. I'm so much better than you can ever imagine. Wait, does this mean... Did you delete my number? How could you do such a thing to the guy who proposed to you? You're a terrible person. I bet you haven't received any proposal from anyone since we split up, have you? Well, it's easy to understand. Who in their right mind would want to have any association with a kind of woman like you?
Alexander? What on earth are you doing texting me all of a sudden?
I just wanted to check on you, my dear ex-fiancé. After all, you did deeply and madly fell in love with me, did you? That's why I can't pretend nothing happened between us. So, how have you been? Still hopelessly single since the day I left you?
Ew, gross. What happened between us means nothing now. And whether I'm single or not doesn't have anything to do with you.
You're still as naive as the old days, easily falling for my tricks. Do you really think I care the slightest about your relationship status? I was just asking out of courtesy, but I guess that was too much for you to understand. Anyways, enough about you. Let's talk about me. My life has been amazing ever since I dumped you. I'm so much happier and successful now. My friends and family are also proud of me making the right decision.
Good to hear it. So, is that everything you want to tell me?
What do you mean? Can you be a little happier for me? Congratulations at least. You're acting like we're complete strangers, and that's not nice of you at all.
Why should I be nice to you? You belittled me, looked down on my family, and insisted on us splitting up because of my dad's profession. Now you're here to rub your happiness and success in my face? Do you think I have time for that nonsense?
Come on, don't act so tough. I know you're still crying yourself to sleep at night over me. Besides, why can't I check in on my ex-fiancé? It's a common courtesy, you know? Because it seems like you're still a hot mess since we broke up.
If that's the case, then thanks for your concern, but I really don't need it. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. If you have time to worry about me, then you should probably worry about your own life. I'm doing just fine on my own. In fact, I'm actually much happier now that I'm not with you.
What? Why are you being so uncouth to your ex-fiancé? You know we had our fair share of romantic moments together. Don't try to deny it. Anyways, enough about the past. Let me tell you how much my life has improved in the last 7 years. I got a job promotion and pay raise, and then my dad introduced me to this amazing girl. Her father owns a multinational conglomerate, and they're loaded. Of course, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to marry into a wealthy family like that. We dated for a year, and then I proposed. She said yes without hesitation, and we had the wedding of our dreams.
So, you finally got what you wanted? Good for you. Now please, leave me alone. I don't need your congratulations or your pity. Goodbye.
Whoa, hold on a sec. Are you seriously gonna end our conversation like that? Why are you so cold-hearted? Oh, I know. Is it because you're jealous? Well, I can sympathize with you. I mean, it must be tough to see the one and only man who has ever dated and even proposed to you living his best life with someone else. It's only me to blame. I'm just too irresistible. I can't help if everyone wants me.
Stop deluding yourself. You know for a fact that I'm not jealous of you or your new wife. I don't care who you ended up marrying. I just want you to stay out of my life. I'm so sick of your BS.
Oh, please. Don't even try to deny it. I know you're still hung up on me, even though I'm married. I mean, who wouldn't be? I'm the catch of the century. But don't worry, I'll be generous and give you a chance to meet up with me and relive our glory days. It's not like it's gonna hurt anyone if we just hook up once in a while. But just so you know, I'm not looking for anything serious.
You're literally creeping me out, Alexander. How could you say something like that when you're married? What would your wife think? You need to get your head checked, because there's something seriously wrong with the way you think.
Well, I just happen to think about our old time's sake, and I pity you. I mean, if you continue like this, what will you become in the future? A lonely old hag who does nothing but knitting, watching TV, and falling asleep on the couch? Even though that seems like a lifestyle that suits you best, I thought I'd be kind enough to extend an olive branch and reach out to you. Consider yourself lucky that a good-looking and successful man would even offer to sleep with an unattractive woman like you. It's the best deal you'll ever get, so don't miss it. You'll regret it if you do.
Ugh. Just when I thought you couldn't be more of a creep. But what can I expect? You're still as gross and delusional as the last time we talked. Look, I don't want to spend my precious time on a scum like you. So go and find someone else to bother. I'm done.
Don't you dare talk to me like that. You're the scum here, not me. You're the one who lied to me about your dad's job and almost ruined my life. Oh, how is the old man doing? Still running around in his sweaty, smelly construction worker uniform? I bet it's so much fun to be working construction at his age.
For your information, my dad is a CEO himself, and he runs a successful construction company. He's much better than you, so stop making fun of him.
Huh? Really? Your dad is the CEO? Stop joking around. He's just a lowly construction worker with no education and no future. How could someone like that amount to anything? He's the definition of a loser. Look, I know you're just making things up to try and one-up me, but it's not working. I don't believe a word you're saying. Your story is full of holes. It's practically falling apart. If you're going to lie, at least make it believable.
Do you even realize that it's been 7 years? Things have changed a lot. My dad worked his way up to upper management, and with his vast knowledge and experience in the field, he decided to leave his former company and start his own business. I'm not sure why you're still stuck in the past, but I suggest you catch up.
What? I can't believe it. This means you're now a CEO's daughter? How is that even possible? You've got to be kidding me. When did all of this happen? When did your father become a CEO? And most importantly, why didn't you tell me about it sooner? You lied to me, again. Tell me, what else have you been lying to me about all this time?
Excuse me? I don't owe you any explanation about my family or my life. We're just strangers, and I want to keep it that way. What my dad does for a living is none of your business, so please stay out of it.
When will you stop lying to me and making me a fool? Seriously. If you had told me that your dad became a CEO, I wouldn't have married another woman, and we could still be together.
You're the one who broke off our engagement the moment you heard my dad was a construction worker. You talked down his profession, saying it wasn't equal to your family's social status. Do you really think I'm still interested in being with you after you insulted my dad and me? You're a classist snob, and I'm glad I found out what you really are before it was too late.
Well, you're still single, right? Of course you are. No one would want to be with you for long. That means I still have a chance to be back in the game. I just need your approval. If you'll give me another chance, I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll divorce my wife and be with you, just like we used to be. Everything will be back to the way it was before.
How much more ignorant can you get? I'm already married, and even if I wasn't, I would never get back together with you. You're a total jerk, and I don't want to have anything to do with trash like you.
What? Seriously? You're already married? Why didn't you just wait for me? I was the one who proposed to you first. I'm supposed to be your husband. This is totally unfair to me. I thought we had something special together. Look, let me be honest with you. I'm getting a divorce and I'll soon be a free bird. All you need to do is dump your useless husband so we can reunite. Simple as that. I know deep down you still want me back in your life, right?
So, you're divorcing your wife and now you want me to get back together with you? Is that it?
Listen, now that you're a CEO's daughter, I see no reason why we can't be together. You're perfect wife material, and now that you're rich, it's even better. Come back to me and I'll make you happier than you've ever been. We're meant together. You can't escape me even if you want to.
What on earth are you talking about? Why are you so desperate to get back together with me?
To be honest, I'm in a lot of trouble right now. My wife found out about my affair and she's demanding a divorce. I have a child with her, so I'll have to pay child support and alimony after we break up. I don't have any money to spare for that. I even quit my job after we got married because I thought I wouldn't have to worry about money anymore. But now this accident has happened. But just when I thought all hope was lost, you told me that your dad is now a CEO. This is amazing news. If I marry you now, money won't be a problem anymore. Yes, yes, yes. I know this is God's plan. It's fate telling us that we need to get back together.
You know what? You're the worst of the worst. I told you. I'm married and I'm not leaving my husband. End of discussion.
Why not? What does he have that I don't? I'm the better choice for you, and I'm confident that I can give you a way happier life than your husband ever could.
Alexander, stop making a fool of yourself. What does my husband have that you don't? He's everything you're not. He's a considerate man who loves and cares for me. He's been there for me through thick and thin. And most importantly, he doesn't care about money or social status. We got married before my dad became a CEO. In fact, he's one of the founding members of my dad's company. He put in a lot of hard work to build it into what it is today. Meanwhile, you're just exposing your failures and character flaws. You're a worthless scumbag who doesn't stand a chance against my husband.
Well, no need for such harsh words. I know you longer than your husband has, so I definitely have an advantage. But if you don't want to get back together with me, then fine. At least give me some money so I can pay back my ex-wife. It's only fair since you were the one who deceived me and made me call off our engagement. I think I deserve some compensation for the emotional damages you inflicted on me. It's your responsibility that my life's falling apart.
Listen, you cheated on your wife, so you need to step up and take responsibility for your actions. That means paying child support and alimony, and not expecting anyone else to do it for you. You also insulted my dad, thinking he's inferior to you. Well, you made your bed, now lie in it. Following his divorce, Alexander was faced with the daunting task of not only paying alimony and child support, but also finding a new place to live. As he had been kicked out of the house he shared with his wife. After years of unemployment, Alexander found it difficult to re-enter the workforce and was forced to settle for a low-paying part-time job. In order to make ends meet, he took on multiple jobs, working long hours and sacrificing his personal time. My husband and I dedicated ample time to forging a strong bond, establishing our own little family, and assisting my father in his business. I'm confident that, with love and determination, we will be able to overcome any obstacles that come our way.